If you're a new Amazon seller or soon to be Amazon seller and you want to find a ton of profitable products to flip on Amazon, this video is for you. I see it all the time. New Amazon sellers are wasting time and money with the wrong product research strategies. So in this video, I'm going to show you the simplest and easiest way to actually find a ton of profitable products to flip on Amazon, proven through how I use it to make over $100,000 profit in just my first year and help dozens of people in with the strategy. We'll pop a whole bunch of them up on screen. And if you want personalized one-on-one help implementing this stuff directly from me, take a look at the link in the description for my coaching program application. Let's jump right into it. I'm going to keep it nice and simple for you guys. This is the actual online arbitrage order of operations you want to be using to actually find the most leads in the least time. No expensive software, crappy leads lists, or hours of time wasted required. So a lot of beginners think the best way to find stuff is to just go to random websites and look through their clearance sections. That's called manual sourcing. I wouldn't recommend doing that at all. Instead, start out on the Amazon side of things. So I'm going to talk you through what this actually looks like, and then I'm going to show you guys a bunch of examples of how you can actually use this to find winning products on demand. So start out just storefront stalking. So looking inside the storefronts of other sellers with 20 plus reviews, this is instantly going to introduce you to dozens, if not hundreds of fast selling listings, as well as new brand ideas and easy ways to expand into new categories just using SellerAmp. What you have to understand is when you're using the storefront stalking method is these sellers have to be getting this stuff good somewhere or they wouldn't be doing it. They wouldn't be taking the time to sell all these items and get these reviews on their storefronts if they weren't making money. Side note, obviously as a new seller, you start out with 0 reviews. Don't worry about that. You're going to be able to get the buy box from day one, even without any reviews. But seeing other sellers' reviews as a litmus test of good sellers to storefront stock is a great place to start right here. And then you just Google the items using SellerAmp that have a good sales rank. And once you actually Google those items, you can now pretty quickly see what websites carry those products. And now you have 2 choices. You can expect to find products profitable at the advertised price. So expect just to find stuff profitable on Google. That's what most beginners do, and that's why they struggle. Or you can look to actually create the profit margin on those items and understand that you don't really find items good. You typically make items good right there. And that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do in this video. And that you have to understand that each website has 1 or 2 tips or tricks that are the key. And luckily, you only have to learn them once. So you basically want to go through this checklist, right? Are there any email account or text sign up coupons, right? Do the free coupon extensions Capital One Shopping and Coupon Birds have any discounts these websites offer? Is there a holiday sale going on or a holiday coming up like St. Patrick's Day and eventually Easter and Mother's Day in the next month or 2? Does this retailer accept a reseller certificate in order to get tax exempt to avoid sales tax to lower your buy costs further? Right? Does this retailer have an awesome rewards program? Does this retailer have good discounted gift cards on Card Bear or Top Cash Back? Does this retailer have a wholesale program, a bulk discount, or a subscribe and save discount? And you guys see, these are all different ways of lowering your buy cost that make more items profitable. And that's the key to this stuff, is that all the time I see coaching students who have spent hours and hours and hours doing storefront stalking that haven't been able to find profitable leads. And I'm like, okay, that website, that's how you make it good. That website, that's how you make it good. Just using these 1 or 2 tips and tricks that exist for each website. They just happen to be unique. And that's going to be the key to finding lots of profitable products right there. Never go manually onto a website and try to find profitable stuff. This is manual sourcing and it's way too hard for beginners. Start out on the Amazon side of things. Let's take a look at what that looks like. So check this out, guys. If we take a look at these shoelaces right here, right off the bat, we can see they're in the buy box at 18 bucks and they have tons of reviews on Amazon and a good bestsellers rank, 167K. Make sure you stay below like a 200K BSR when you're a newer seller, right? And then we can see over on Sportsman's Warehouse, they're going for $8 right here. So if I go ahead and plug in $7.99 right here, I can see while the BSR is green and good, the profit per unit is too low and the ROI is just barely below 30%. But that's purely just what the website shows. Going back to the checklist here, we need to see if there's any email account or text sign-up coupons. We need to see if there's discounted gift cards. We need to see if there's tax exempt. And I actually happen to know that if we scroll to the bottom of this website, we can see we can get 10% off just signing up using our phone number right here, right? And a lot of retailers, you can literally just unsubscribe then resubscribe to. Or you can use what's called Text Now and Google Voice if you need to get multiple phone numbers to loop it if the unsubscribe method doesn't work. So now it's not $8, it's $8 minus 10%. So if we go here, $8 minus 10% right here, now we're nice and profitable. We're above $3 profit per unit and we're above a 44% ROI. But I'm not done. Over on Card Bear, I can also see that there's good discounted gift cards here. So discounted gift cards are another great tool to go ahead and add profit margins. So if I take off another 8% from this, we now see this listing becomes even better, and now it's a 57% ROI. So a lot of new sellers see 29% ROI and $2.33 profit, but we, using the different discounts that are available, see minus 10% and then minus 8% right here, just using that email account and text sign-up coupon, which in this case was a text sign-up coupon, just speaking generally, right? And discounted gift cards here. That's the margin we're looking for. And then taking a look on the Kiva chart, we can see, looking at the 3-month view, this has been nice and profitable over time, right? It's been really, really steady here on that buy box line. That's not bad whatsoever. Let's take a look at another example and then find some winners here live. So if we take a look at these Fruit of the Loom pants, we can see these are buy boxing for $29 over on Amazon. And then over on Walmart, they're actually going for $15 right here. And a little pro tip on Walmart, make sure you're always buying items that are sold and shipped by Walmart. If it's not sold and shipped by Walmart, if it's sold by someone else, shipped from Walmart, or sold by someone else, shipped from that seller, that's a third-party seller, and you want to go ahead and avoid that because you have no way of proving authenticity right here. So if we go ahead and plug in $14.98, we can see we would spend $15 on this item and only make $1 in profit. So that's not exactly what I'm looking for right there. But if I Google Walmart reseller certificate or Walmart tax exempt, the same thing, I can see I can go ahead and submit my reseller certificate that I can get from my state's website to Walmart to avoid sales tax. So now I currently have 5% sales tax locked and loaded in here. So I can take that off because I already have it factored in my SellerAmp settings. So now I can go ahead and plug this in and we can see now we're getting close. And now over on Card Bear, I can check this out and see that Walmart currently has 16% discounted gift cards. They were even higher the other day, right? We can see Walmart gift card values are absolutely skyrocketing right here. So if I go ahead and take off 16% from this, right, we can see now I'm making $4 a piece and a 35% ROI. And that's the name of the game, guys, is we don't really find stuff good. Sometimes you will, but really only occasionally you make stuff good. And it's literally just by going through this checklist here on all these items and seeing what discounts are available. And the cool thing is now you know the different discounts that exist for 2 websites. If you watch my other videos, you'll see and be able to track discounts for lots of other websites too. And that's the name of the game. And now, okay, how do we find lots of other opportunities from here? So the cool thing is Storefront Stalking, you're probably going to find other Walmart listings that are good with tax exempt and gift cards as well. And we're going to find other fast selling items that these sellers have to be getting from somewhere, right? So all I need to do, guys, is scroll down here on SellerAmp, and now I can see the other sellers that are selling this product here, and we can go ahead and see, okay, what else do they sell, and track down some other winning products from here. I just want people that I know are making money. So for example, like 20 plus reviews here. So we can see like, yeah, 20 reviews, right? We can see right there. So we can go ahead and open up these sellers that we know are making lots of profit here. Right, we can see some newer sellers right there, right? So we can go ahead and open up all those, right? So we can see, going to the shoelaces here as well. Yeah, 121 reviews, we know we're making money, right? And we can see, we know people are making money on these listings because the prices are nice and stable right there, right? So we can see right here, right? And now, pretty quickly, right, we can now see lots of examples of other brands people are making money on, right? And other ideas from their categories here too, right? And we can go ahead and see, okay, what can we find profitable from here? And everything, right? So we can see these sellers, boom, lots of stuff right there, lots of stuff right here, lots of stuff right here. And pretty quickly, we can start to catch a vibe on other stuff we should go ahead and consider taking a look at right here. So for example, like this seller's got a bunch from Fruit of the Loom here, right? And 32 degrees. 32 degrees is an auto engage for some people, right? We have other sizes of these pants that look like they make sense from buy cost perspective right here, right? Just looking at what discounts are available. So we've probably already found a couple other winners just taking a look at that as well, right? And we can see, taking a look at these sellers here, right? Great Eastern Entertainment, Disney, Monogram, right? We now pretty quickly have other examples of products we should go ahead and take a look at, right? For example, Pampered Chef here, right? I happen to know that Pampered Chef I've seen in lots of people's storefronts. So let's take a look. 32K rank, that looks pretty good here, right? 33K rank, that looks pretty good here, right? 38K rank, let's take a look at that, right? 44K rank, let's take a look at that. And what I can also do is give a quick Google search right here and see, okay, do Pampered Chef listings come from anywhere else besides the Pampered Chef website? It actually looks like no in terms of retailers that showed up here. So on Pampered Chef, there's probably some way to create the profit margins on these. So for example, here it's 48, right? 48 in the buy box here, 100 plus bought badge. It's a good sign, right? Plugging these in on Google, right? We can see Pampered Chef's here at 25, right? So plugging these bad boys in at 25 here, right? We can see we'd make $4 profit. That's good. The problem is the ROI is a little bit low here, right? So we take a look at that. We can see, looks like some people are selling, yeah, a little bit higher here, maybe 48, 49, 50 briefly right there. So about 50. That's close to being good. It's not quite there. So what we want to do is, check if there's any other discounts that exist here. It doesn't look like there's an email coupon or anything like that. We can take a look on Card Bear as well, see if Pampered Chef has any discounts. Right there. Okay, yeah, Pampered Chef doesn't look to have any discounted gift cards here as well, right? So we can see those were close to being good, not quite there, right? We can take a look at these as well. Yeah, 25 into 27, so we would lose, let's see, yeah, we would lose $12 profits. It's looking like Pampered Chef's probably not the move right there, right? We can see, taking a look at some of these other ones as well. Let's see, Cherokee right here. So Cherokee is like, yeah, these scrubs, right? 94K rank, take a look at that. 62K rank, let's take a look at that right here, right? So we can see, oh, yeah, here we go. So these are 12, right? And we can see, is there some sort of discount here? Let's see. Yeah, 10%, right? So now using that 10% code, we can go ahead and pay $10.80 compared to 12. And that's the name of the game when you're a beginner seller, is understand that we don't really find stuff good. We make it good here, right? So we can see these, let's see. So these are a little slow moving. I want to see offer count movement on this bottom chart on Keepa. I want to see the seller count going up and down here, right? So let's see. Let's take a look at these bad boys here. So let's go to the variations tab on Keepa and see if any of these bad boys are moving nicely. They look really blocky here, not much activity, so I'm going to avoid that right here. Let's see. Take a look at these pants here as well, 62K rank. Yeah, 16, not really liking the look at those either as well here too. Right, when see Yankee Candle, Dickies here as well. Dickies have made some good money on here. Let's see, 109K rank. Let's take a look at those here. Let's see, 30 as well. So yeah, don't like the look of those here, right? So what you want to do is just find a storefront or two that you find a lead from, then you can just keep cleaning up on that basically too as well. So for example, like Road right here, right? When see 10K rank, people making good money on that stuff. Max cost of 32. Let's take a look here, right? So we can see, yeah, 29. So this should work here actually. Let's see. Let's take a look at these guys here. So yeah, these are going for 32, the big size here, right? When see 140 milliliters right there. Right, so we can see, yeah, 1K plus bots, these do really well as well here too. So let's see. So yeah, max cost of 29, plugging in 32 right here. We can see $6 profit, 19% ROI. I actually don't mind on a beauty item like this that has really good volume here, especially considering there's people who have priced higher very recently. So we can see, yeah, it looks like the past like 2 weeks competition, sure, it went up a bit, but largely pretty much the same. Right, and we price these like 52 here, 53 right there. Right, when see someone even brought a box at 54 here, so we can see $7 profit, 22% ROI. I'm not sure if there's any discounts on this website, but that actually does end up being chilling right here because beauty items don't really get returned super often. So that is an example of winning product that actually didn't require any discounts. We would just want to go through that checklist and see if any do exist, but that's actually good without it right there. So that's not bad whatsoever here as well. Check this out, 32 degrees here as well, 38K rank. Right, 200K rank. We'll take a look at that. Right, and the nice thing is there's no guesswork required in this. You don't have to think like, okay, is this item seasonally good? No, like the sales rank's going to tell you exactly what you need to know on that. Let's see, 35K rank on these hats here. Right, Mercedes, yeah, 18 here. Right, so let's take a look at that. Right, 18 here. Sometimes this website will have a 10% code that shows up right there. So I actually happen to know the discount for those based on that here as well. Right, so we can see 18 here. Yeah, so 18, 18.8 here. Into 28 is just about break even there, right? Is there any buy box share going higher? So this one actually looks like it could be good soon based on that trend of competition going down and price going up. Personally though, not going to go after that. Let's see. Let's take a look at these bad boys as well here too. So let's say, yeah, 18 here. So if we can find these for like $5 or $6, this will work here as well, right? So we take a look at these guys here. White base layer. Yeah, here we go. Boom. So these work here. Or we can see. So yeah, buying for 5 here as well. So let's see. So yeah, 2XL here. So let's say, boom, nice. Okay, here we go. So 4.99 here, right? So 4.99 here, right? $3 profit, 62% ROI. Go through the full checklist here to see if there's any discounts. I actually happen to know if we look up 32 degrees tax exempt here, right? 32 degrees tax exempt wholesale, right? When see, boom, if you have tax exempt status, please send a photo of your tax exempt forms to bulk@32degrees.com, placing your order right there. So now we don't have to pay sales tax either if you just, follow the rules and submit that documentation right there. So we take off 5% from that, right? We can take this from a 62% ROI now to a 71% ROI. It's like, how many items is that difference between it being good and not being good? Different discounts like that. And now for the future, 32 degrees, you're always going to be able to avoid sales tax on that. So that's the name of the game here. So we can just keep cooking along and we'd see, okay, I just made that a winning item, right? Or that actually was good with that, but now it got even better, right? And another moat is just waiting for stuff to come back in stock as well, right? So we can see, taking a look at that. When that size small comes back in, that's going to be good too as well, right? And we'd see any of the other sizes here. Yes, so let's see, all the black ones are in stock here too as well. So let's see here. So yeah, 26 bucks. Let's see. Take a look at the black ones here, right? So we can see. Base layer, yeah, 16. So let's see, 16.08. Yeah, perfect example. 4.99, right? ROI is good. Profit per unit's not quite there, but we take off sales tax. Now it is there, right? And we can see, sure, that's completely cool, right? Another moat is that items that are very, very light tend to be a little bit better merchant fulfilled. The way to gauge that is not just subtracting the profit out here, but instead it's actually going down here and filtering that and then going ahead and factoring in FBM shipping right there by actually plugging in the FBM cost right there as well. This one is, let's see, yeah, 7 ounces, probably gonna ship for like $4.50, $5 here. So we can see on this one, we actually get a lot of extra output via merchant fulfilled compared to FBA. So that's the name of the game here, right? And that's just exactly how the stuff works. And now each winning product is other storefronts you can go ahead and take a look at. You can find people that are making money here. So now we can open up these storefronts and see what else these people got as well, right? And we can now see, boom, tons of examples of different brands they're carrying, different categories they're carrying. We can filter into specific ones. And this is just so much easier than doing manual sourcing. Like all the time, I'll get on with coaching students that have spent obscene amounts of time doing manual sourcing that have never really been able to make a click. And then all they need to start doing is storefront stalking, proven listings you can already see people making money on, to go ahead and take a look at this stuff as well. Now we can see, okay, med culture, people making money on, Pampered chef, people are making money on. You just literally just go through all these listings you go ahead and take a look at right here as well and clean up on this stuff, right? And that, for example, like PGA Tour, I've seen people make good money with that. These hats are a little cheap right now. We can take a look at here. Yeah, 12, so that's definitely not going to work right there, right? We can see those are really, really cheap, right? Fruit of the Loom, we can go ahead and take a look at those, where you already took a look at those pants as well. Right now, we can see, okay, bunch more 32 degrees listings, right? We can see these women's 32 degrees shirts as well, right? 22K rank. Let's take a look. We know people are making money on it, and we know there's a moat. We know we can do sales tax, right? These socks, a little bit higher rank, do have a bunch of good reviews though, right? So we can take a look at these bad boys as well, right? So we can see variations here as well. Let's see, what can we pick these guys up here for? So let's see, yeah, $5 right there, right? Baseline scoop here. So we can see here, right? Crew, okay, so that's a little different. So we want to find the women's ones right there. So let's see if they have the white ones here. Let's see, so they don't have the white ones. Those would be profitable though at 10. Right? And we could take that off as well. And then, like, for example, starting out on that first Fruit of the Loom listing, there's other brands you can go ahead and take a look at that only come from Walmart, found via storefront stalking right here. So I'm going to find one more example of that to show you guys the breakdown. Let's keep moving. All right, perfect example here of another one that's going to make sense, guys. We can see these great value drink mixes. Looks like they updated the package. You would verify via the label to make sure that's good, but we can see 1.98 per bundle right here. So this is a 2-pack over on Amazon. So we can do 1.98 times 2 right here. They want to take off that sales tax, right? And then we can see discounted gift cards on Walmart like 16% right here. So we can take off that as well. And now this listing becomes $3 profit and an 89% ROI. Do not worry about the rank percent right here, and don't worry about the profit per unit because the ROI is really high. So even though the profit per unit's a little bit lower, the ROI is really solid on this. And don't worry about BSR percent, worry about overall BSR. And then we can see 100K rank is totally cool considering the price is super stable on this. And this literally has been good for like 6 months in a row here. But if we just plugged in $4, it'd only be $2 profit and a 48% ROI, but we can drag this from a 48% ROI right here, take off the tax exempt, take off the gift cards here. Now this system becomes even better. I can't say this enough, guys. Each website has 1 or 2 tips and tricks that make it good. For Sportsman's Warehouse, there's a 10% code in the gift cards. Walmart, 32 degrees, it was using that tax exempt permit. There might even been other coupons I don't know about. We didn't go through that entire checklist. So make sure you take a look at that. And if you guys want personalized one-on-one help implement this stuff, you want to just get plugged in on a bunch of the discount mechanisms, I'll do that for you in my coaching program. Take a look at that if you're interested in the link in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.